Hello Libra, welcome. This is a message to see what's going to be happening for you in April. So let's see what's coming up. We'll take a couple of these angel cards. We'll take a numbers card. There'll be some guidance at the end as well, but we'll take some tarot to get a feel for the reading so I can see what's unfolding for you. The beautiful Queen of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Fool, the Five of Swords, the Moon card, which is Pisces energy. The overall central energy is the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Hanged Man, and we have the Three of Swords. And the reason the guidance is coming out is because Spirit is wanting to talk about recovery and remaining positive. So positivity is key here. When we're positive about things, it's about coming into the present, seeing your blessings and feeling grateful. Then we can, it helps us move on. Definitely helps raise our vibration to move on here. So there's some recovery or healing needed, or something that you're needing to do to help you to move forward towards a more productive path. Now we do have here 777, manifestation wisdom. So this is fulfillment, success, abundance, spiritual growth and divine support. And that's what we're needing to create here. This message finds you in a time of uncertainty, yet rest assured that you will emerge victorious from any challenges you face. Remember, you possess vulnerable life experiences and wisdom that can inspire others. Sharing this wisdom will require enthusiasm and effort, but it will make a meaningful impact. Now, what we're going to do here is we'll get the guidance here to help you to do that. So what we've got is we have got this Three of Swords energy. So we are talking about recovering from upsets. What I would say about this, and it's the only thing we can say about this as tarot readers, is that the clouds will clear and tomorrow is another day. Now, it can feel here as if you're stuck in something. It can be that you're holding on to your disappointments here or upsets, or they're being caused because you're not prepared to open yourself up to something new. You can see this person holding on to something very, very tightly here. It could be long-term jobs, relationships, ways of doing things, environments that you're in. The reason that you've been held in this environment or this situation, whatever it represents for you, is so that you could gain knowledge. And we are talking here about valuable experiences that we can use and the wisdom that can be gained from them. So this is time here for you to open up, to make yourself vulnerable, prepared to come out your comfort zone or move yourself forward. And the way you do that is to look at the bigger picture. Now, when we look at the bigger picture, we'll start to see the wisdom that needs to be gained from what we're in. So you're learning lessons here with whatever the situation is. There can be epiphany moments, light bulb moments that come from this. So it's time to look at the bigger picture. It's time to come out that comfort zone. Sometimes comfort zones can become a rut as well. So it's a time to make yourself vulnerable. This can feel quite scary. It might feel at the moment, because you're going through these upsets and disappointments, it's very difficult to see the way forward. This can be a fear energy, in a sense that, you've been knocked sideways or you don't know what to do. Don't be frightened here to open yourself up to be vulnerable. The overall central energy here is that you've been putting your efforts into something here and you could have hit a glass ceiling. So there's disappointments with it. You've put the effort in, you've put the work in, but this is a time really to step back and look at things and reflect on it and ask yourself, is it worth putting all this effort in? Do I need to look at new ways of doing things? Because when you hit a glass ceiling with things and there's no productivity and you feel stuck, which is what the Hanged Man represents here and the Four of Pentacles represents, it's life trying to tell you something. So it's about remaining positive, looking at the bigger picture, being positive here and deciding whether you want to keep doing things the way you're doing them. So once we connect in with our intuition and prepared to look at the bigger picture, you'll start to get some clarity. Like I say, this will clear. It's seeing the beauty in the situation you're in. And that can be very difficult, because what Spirit is wanting you to do is they're wanting you to be inspired to go down a more productive path for you. Now, there is going to be a recovery period. Don't suppress your feelings and dismiss them. It's time to work through them, definitely. But once you let go of that and you understand this and you face up to the knowledge that you've gained here, For example, it could be a job you're in that you've been in for years and you're comfortable with it, you know it, but it might be time to look at something new. It might be time to learn something new, go on a course. It might be time to move house if you've been staying in the same place forever. There's new exciting things that you could be putting your efforts into here. Now, the thing that's a wee bit frightening about this, and I would say this, is that you're going to have to find a middle path to release yourself. So one example of this is, and it's the simplest example I can think of, is that I've been in a workplace forever. I'm feeling comfortable with it. It's boring me to death. I feel as if I'm stuck and there's no progress, but I'm going to have to find a middle path and I'm going to have to make a compromise. And to go forward to something new, I may be leaving behind people that I get on with, or people that I work well with here. So it's very difficult. We can't always take with us everything that we desire. So this really is about flexibility. It's about finding that middle path. It's about compromising. People don't like the word compromise. But when I'm talking about compromise, I'm talking about you doing what's needed here to find the easiest way forward to release you, to open yourself up. You're going from the 4 to the 5 here, to release yourself up to new opportunities that would be exciting, productive, move you on, give you new life experiences. Now, what Spirit's suggesting here is that you start from ground zero. You take a leap of faith, and that's what's going to have to happen here, because you are very comfortable where you are. You've maybe been doing things for a long time, but this really is about finding fulfillment in life, finding success in life. Always remember that you're divinely supported. You will come out victorious. The Spirit and the universe will support you here. Doors will start to open. The right people will start to show up if you're following your heart and your intuition. So don't be frightened to take this leap of faith forward. It can feel scary because we don't know what's going to happen 6 weeks down the line. And like I say, we're very used to what we have, and it's worked out well up till now. What we're doing here is we're trying to create this beautiful Queen of Wands. Now, this is somebody who's confident, who understands her lessons, who's enthusiastic, is creative, is excited about life. This is about you getting your mojo back. Don't be frightened to make yourself vulnerable. Don't be frightened to bring or to consider new opportunities here that could bring shifts and growth into your life. So it's about wisdom, what you've gained here. It's about enthusiasm. It's about you finding a thing that's meaningful in your life that could impact you and go forward with excitement. So that's what we're talking about here. It could be a new hobby, a new project, a new relationship, a new job, a new place to live. It could be a financial plan that's going to give you what you want at the end of the day. So it's time to come away from disappointments. The way to escape disappointments is to release yourself from what is holding you back. We'll take a couple of these cards and a couple of divine direction cards. Honour your boundaries. Respect, understanding, communicate and trust. So here your boundaries, what might be upsetting is that your boundaries might be getting pushed here. You're getting pushed to the limit. It could be somebody taking advantage of you here. So this is about you speaking up for yourself, showing respect from yourself, releasing yourself and trusting the journey that's ahead of you. Be patient and have faith in divine timing. Patience, trust, faith, timing and surrender. Now this here is things happen when they're meant to happen. So what's happening to you now was meant to happen at this stage so that you could move forward. Remember, it's always lessons that you're learning. If you're needing to change things here, it might be a process you have to go through. So you might, even although you might have an idea and you're passionate about something here, to get from this page to the Queen, there might be a process that's involved. So things will happen when they're meant to happen. So, for example, if we're going for new jobs and we don't get the first one, it doesn't mean to say you won't get the next one. Always remember that the universe is supporting you to get the best out of life. So what's meant for you won't miss you. Balance. Balance. It's time to find balance in your life. What is most important to you? And that's what you need to be asking. Home. Home. It's time to renovate or change something in your home environment or move home. And that's what this is all about. It's about moving towards change. Okay, I hope this helps. If it does, please like, share and subscribe. Bye-bye.